Bring that microphone over. Thank you for the host. Oh, everybody, welcome. We're gonna draw some stupid bullshit. At least that's the intention. Also, twisty on my beersies. Why is that uncropped now? What happened? I thought you were cool. There we go. Let's bring that over. So, as you can see by the title today, also by Shin, everybody loves you, who knows who you are. And if they don't, they have to meet you, and then they will love you. That's just how that works with you. I've seen it! So anyway, we're gonna draw some dumb nonsense. I'm gonna do my best to take every thought you pour at me, one by one, and we will add it to the list. And we will we'll try to make that go. So I've got Initial D pulled up. I'm gonna pull up Dick Dastardly. Give myself some reference images here. Oh, that's gonna be easy enough. Oh, I love Dick Dastardly and his Pound Muttley. All right, so let's get animeing. Really, everything that comes up for Initial D is that one car for like those sushi delivery restaurants or whatever it is. All right, I might end up drawing a card today. Gordon Freeman in a tutu. That'll be second. Shin popped in. So that'll join the fray here. What am I doing? Why do I have an eraser? Why would I do that to myself? Also, we're gonna lock the background. Lock the background. I want to use black. Let's draw him like a photo purple. Also, why you be this way? There it is. There it is. Hardness. Bump up a little bit there. Spacing. Can I make that more? Or yeah, let's make that more. I like that. Oh, hang on. The driver's died. Save. There you go. Now you can see it. Now you can see it pressure rating. Good. Capacity's already super low. There we go. That's starting to feel like ink again. Okay. Going with one per customer here, at least for a little while. Gotta slow down. What do you think this is? Some sort of circus of drawing in which there's only 2 minutes to draw a completed image? I pray thee nay, sir. Oop. I remember that this album does this time, but I intend it. What is up, Vivi Redbird? I don't know who you are. Nice to meet you. At least I don't remember. Alright, so let's get drawn a Dick Dastardly here. I can cover up the stream. So Dick Dastardly was a real goofy looking sort of guy. He's got a big nose. I keep Control-Zing in Chrome, and I'm really glad that doesn't do anything. Alright, so PX for Initial Dick Dastardly, which is just Initial D, but with Dick Dastardly. So we're gonna make some anime changes here. We gotta, of course, take the bill of his hat, make it a little moodier. Oh, that'll do. Where are you from? Where are you going? Does anybody really know? Oh, there we go. That's a good curve on that hat. I'll take it. Give it a brim. Now, Initial D has always taken itself a little more seriously than it ever really deserved. Oh, you're from Terror Chord. I like that guy. I met that guy while he was playing some Mega Man game, and it was absolutely terrifyingly bad. And then I realized that he just knows how to find all of those things. The freehand McCorkin, the what in the world? I don't think you're allowed to say that on TV. Are you using your children to get more votes, Lolar? So those are shenanigans that I can support. I believe that those may be good shenanigans. Alright. That's the Dick Dastardly nose, yeah, it's really big. That was a Super Mario nose. That'll give some dramatic shadowing over the eyes. Because this is anime after all. I got a lot of thoughts coming in. I'm like a pretty girl on Tinder. Lots of thoughts. That hat going. And then we need that mustache to be on point. You know, honestly, this is starting to just look more like a One Piece villain than an Initial D character, and I think I'm okay with that. I think we all might have to be okay with that, because I don't know if I can draw better than that. he had a super big coat also. Also, Dick Dastardly is also definitely not Waluigi. So that's definitely not part of why he got drawn first. But who would I be to show such a bias? To the best character in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Because he's gonna be there. We all know it. We can all feel that. Like a storm of ruin. There we go. Alright, that mustache is in. Now we need the initial D part. Oh, is the music drowning me out? I thought it was a little loud today. I don't know what happened here. Let me dig into OBS here. Let's just do that. Wholesale, turn it all down. It's also that my microphone is over here and my tablet is over here, so it becomes difficult to do both, to entertain and draw. Hopefully, the drawing is as entertaining as the rest. Why? Nope, pressure sensitivity is dying. Every now and then I just gotta revive my pressure sensitivity. It's real weird. I don't want to not recommend this monitor, but I definitely don't want to recommend its drivers. They are not great. Everything else works fine, though. German schnitzel stand. I will do my best, but first I gotta draw at least a mock-up of the initial D car. That. Steel Shin making me drive cars. And here I was just praising you to strangers on the internet because I love your show. You always come to hang out and say supportive things that are nice and play along with all my dumb games. Never again. You are off the Christmas list, young man. Tire disappears up into the wheel well, don't you never forget it. Also, this Dick Dastardly is really large compared to this car. But I'm spending way too long on it, and it just needs to get done. There we go. That's the thing that needed to happen. Dramatic lighting. Alright, what kind of hubcaps does this thing have? This is the part where everything goes to hell. It had really spinny ones. Cool. That'll have to do. I ain't gonna get too bogged down in the deets. Sick though they may be. Alright, so we have one initial Dick Dastardly. What was next in the list? Folky dokes. Let's go through chat for a minute. Yeah, Dick Dastardly. Give her a Google of Dick Dastardly, because I know Rose P is a little, well, yeah. Also, thank you, Vivi Redbird, for running between the two Discords. Do you have a suggestion for what needs to be in this picture? Because that's how this works. I'm adding thoughts as people give them to me. The next one on the list is Gordon Freeman wearing a tutu. What if the car had turbo boaster? I believe that would just be Dick Dastardly speaking normally to a crowd. Y'all ain't no biz about Dick Dastardly, does you? Gordon Freeman, what you look like, my man? There we go. Let's take a look at your official NECA NECA action figure. That will be what we draw you based on. We're gonna put a Gordon Freeman in the background, probably the passenger seat of this car. Yeah. But no, I don't like that action line. Yeah, I like this action line. So that series of scribbles over there is going to turn into a Gordon Freeman. But first, I want to scale this all down. We're going to have more thoughts to go into this image, I'm sure. Yeah, it doesn't look too terrible. His arm looks really bad, but I'll deal with that later. I don't know what Gordon Freeman and Dick Dastardly are doing hanging out, but they sure are. This has gotta be some part of the G-Man's plan. This is definitely part of Half-Life 3. I have been speaking with the writers of Half-Life, the original, and I can confirm that whatever I'm about to draw is gonna be in it. He's in the audience, I'm sure, somewhere. He's not gonna post though. I'm breaking NDA right now talking about it. I don't know why I always draw Gordon Freeman with rectangular glasses when he very clearly has round ones. I think it's because I have rectangular glasses and I would like to have a PhD and kill aliens for government money. That would be pretty cool. Alright, there's one Gordon Freeman head right there. Some angry brows. He looks a whole lot like Ian McConville from 3 Panel Soul. I don't know why. I don't know, It's coming. Look, the crowbar, picking up a crowbar doesn't make you Gordon Freeman, alright? I mean, maybe it's the last thing in your cosplay, but... Honestly, I don't know how he lifts his hand above his head as well as he does, looking at the collar on this HEV suit. A little bit of a pout. That screw down. Any jokes I want to tell about parole officers now are probably HIPAA violations, so that's no good. Man, the original HEV suit is a really janky piece of shit. Just noticing as I draw it for the first time seriously, maybe ever. Yeah, I'm one of those people that makes this finger like stick out a whole bunch when someone's grabbing something. No, I don't know when I started that habit. But it sure makes a thing read as this is a hand very easily. There we go. I can bring his whole hand around that a lot more. Not Gordon Freeman. See, that's heresy right there. Like, that's where I draw the line. Like, at a certain point, like, you have to acknowledge my Freemanness, parole officer. That curves right in the back there. I know it comes down after that. You know, the HEV suit kind of has a really cool tank top involved in its design. Along until, like, the Yeti sells me a tank top that just looks like the HEV suit, and I have suddenly to get into my summer bod. So I can bear that dynamic midriff for all of y'all.
Good morning.
Get a little lambda symbol on there. Here's that tutu. Tutus being the easiest ladies' garment to draw ever. At least when I'm in a hurry. There we go. One squiggle, that's all. That's what it took. You do a squiggle, you do some lines that connect the squiggle, you clean up some of your overlap issues, and bada boom, bada bing. It's a tutti frutti. You know. Get that down that way. Dick Dastardly is just Gordon Freeman's alien murdering Uber. I feel a little bad that I didn't draw him in his signature orange, but I think we'll all survive. Maybe it's pronounced signature. Alright, so I can add that one, I think, officially to the list at this point. What was the next thing? Let's see, I gotta go down the list here. Gordon Freeman, also 1980 wacky racers and realistic Mad Max racers. We're working on that. I guess I could go work on Dick Dastardly more, but I'd like to add more dumb concepts to this. Let's see. Ham sandwiches. German schnitzel stand. All these are Lolar. All of these are Lolar. Alright, well, schnitzel. I know there's more of you out there. I can see the viewer list. You ain't fooling me. But those are the ones I got. All you punks out there. Gosh, Gordon looks so determined. I don't know what he's doing, but he's sure doing it. You know what? We're gonna get rid of this arm entirely. Just bear with me for a second. I know the initial D was like how many bits ago? But somebody actually has to be holding the steering wheel in here. The dashboard's over here somewhere. You know what? Nope. This window is blacked out. Initial D was all about cool cars, not cars where you can see through the windshields. That would have meant they would have to model interiors during the race sequences, and that would have been dumb.
Yep.
Nobody wants that. There we go. Alright, cool. Dick Dastardly now has at least one hand on the wheel. Ain't nobody ghost riding the whip in this car. It's fine. They're gonna get pulled over for something they actually do, not a circumstance in which they are involved. But he can definitely have his hand up on the windshield, up on the window here. Alright. The car It's initial D. It's drifting. It has to be. That's just the way these do. No car drives forward in initial D. That's just part of it. So clearly, the racer behind them is the Schnitzel cart.
Shut up. Shut up.
I don't know how German big umbrellas are, but... I erased the wrong line. That is, at this point, a tangent line, and it can go. I don't know how this corner would drape, really. I'm trying real hard, but it's a little bit hard to picture a large German man riding his sausage cart sideways behind Dick Dastardly in the initial D car while wearing a Prussian stall helm. Because that's just the most Germanic thing I could think of at the time. That isn't Schnitzel, which we're gonna get to. I don't know enough about, it is El Racuno. This is the most royalty-free stuff that I can find that isn't bad. So, you know, this is what we got. But at the same time, I hope you enjoy it. As much as I do, at least. Yeah. I'm bringing the funk, baby! Let's get a little more motion in there. He's got a little corner of his whatever he's wearing. You know, let's get this some handlebars. Change his riding position slightly. Also, I am accepting all suggestions. So once the large German man gets drawn onto his Schnitzel cart here, we're gonna need a new thought for me to dive into, and I'm taking all comers here. Unless you guys are liking the way the Lolar's running the show, like if you're digging it, you know, don't let me convince you to stop letting him do. I just want to make it clear that everyone is welcome to come up with ideas, to throw them at me and see if I can incorporate them into a single drawing. His hand's out because he's got the clutch on. There we go. It's shiny. It's shiny now. Also, if y'all are interested in the music, draw a raccoon. A Mexican raccoon? Yeah, I can do that. Easy peasy. I hope you don't mind some stereotypes, my man. Because, I grew up in the Hanna-Barbera cartooning age, so there's gonna be some. It's just gonna happen, I'm sorry. I don't know how a balloon works, and I think my illustration conveys that. An umbrella. Riding a horse pinata. Alright, alright. This is getting more complicated. Yeah, that wacky races idea is definitely happening there, Lolar. I think my laundry might have just popped. 1 second. Ugh. Nope, my laundry is lies. Alright, and then you gotta know that it's schnitzel. Alright, and then my requisite couple of seconds back up here on the initial D car. It's gonna be a thing that happens a lot. Because this car, it's a real car, and you have no idea the detail to which reality friggin' goes. You know, sometimes you just want it to stop. Oh good, you can't even see that. Nice. Nice. One of the things I like about this car is that it is a sports coupe. And the nice thing about that is that it's only two-door. I don't have to draw like the entire back of a sedan. So alright, Shin, you're back off my naughty list. Get you a little more dramatic lighting. Maybe a little more jawline. Yeah! There we go. That's the good... This is the good stuff right here. Here we go. You feeling that, chat? That's the love. So the fun bit here is that I am using the same art tool that I tasked my artists with during the drawing circus. So this is exactly the same toolkit that will be deployed on the 15th, this Saturday, 6 p.m. Pacific time, 9 p.m. Eastern time, when I get 2 people in here drawing, you know, this kind of stuff. In their own styles, doing their own thing. Oh wait, I still need to get the other handlebar in this guy. I ain't talking about a mustache. There we go. That's up there. Good enough. That's right, we do this a lot more here. This is what my channel's about. What time? Mountain time? I do believe that is 7 p.m. 8 p.m. Central Time. If you live in the United States, you now definitely know what time the show is. Bring that down. Let's bring that hardness up a little bit on this pen, I think. Alright, and now we need a horse pinata. Yep. Nothing here can be going straight. Like this, that's just a rule at this point. I gotta look up a raccoon. I don't think we have them here, where I live. Maybe we do. Maybe I've just never seen one. Maybe I am just ignorant of the way that raccoons do! Oh my god, they're really cute when they're not baring their fangs! Oh, there we go. That's a good picture of a raccoon. I'm gonna say... That's my new desktop at work. It's gonna be that picture of a raccoon. No, I'm not gonna share it with y'all. You don't need to know about my raccoon preferences. Oh, we do have one? You shot it. Yeah, it was probably getting at your poultry, wasn't it? You're the only urbanite that I know that has free-range poultry. Chicken ate him. God damn! Chickens are metal. I don't care who you are. This is a pinata horse, so it probably has cute little button eyes. I know. I remember. Don't think I forgot. It's coming. That thing that you knew was coming is coming. What the? Oh. That's what This raccoon is part of this race. He's leading the schnitzel cart. Like, don't count him out. Oh, it's coming? Dang it. So if you're holding control and you touch the pen down, it does that thing, and occasionally I just absentmindedly do it while I'm not thinking about it. And that will sample whatever color is underneath your reticle at a given time. A lot of programs do this. It is not a unique function. It is a function, however, of me putting my elbow on my hand and resting it right near Control-Z. Because if you've ever done digital art, and I think a few of you out there may have, then you know that that is your best friend. Oh, I should have given him like a mariachi hat instead of a sombrero, but it's too late to go back now. Also, I like sombreros. Eat me. I think they are a legitimately good hat. Oh, chat, you're the best. Also, if y'all are enjoying this, and you wanna help me out, right? If you've been enjoying these past couple of shows, how much for the gun? I mean, he's a little steely raccoon. Like I don't think he's in the business of selling guns. All right, more quotes. Dang it. Sorry, I'm bad at movie quotes, fellas. Anyway, if y'all want to help me out on this stream here, the thing that I currently need, ironically, for an artist, is exposure. So, you know, like, comment, subscribe. Tell your friends that I do this dumb thing where I draw whatever request you make. Tell them about my game show. That would help me out a ton. Infinity War. Alright, I haven't watched that one yet. I'm not actually a big movie follower, particularly. I need to. I've got my intellectual properties that I've invested a bunch of time into, and like I've sort of closed off while I produce a bunch of content lately. Which, yeah, it's not the best way to be. Ah, whatever, dude. Honestly, I might not get around to watching it. I'm really excited at the idea of that Marvel Venom thing, but like, I gotta know that it's gonna be good. Like, the last couple of Spider-Man movies have been a little lacking. You know, they're trying. I haven't watched Homecoming, though, either. Like, that's how far behind I am. I don't got a movie budget. I got a beer with my friends budget, unfortunately. And it's tight. That's where all the bits and subscriptions and donations and the Patreon all come into play. That right there is my keeping abreast of the world fund. Also, I would like it to be my please, I want to pay my rent fund, but burn that bridge when we get to it. I ain't gonna hold my breath about that biz. Y'all know? because who wouldn't like that? Like, I am definitely not some unique snowflake in the whole, boy, I sure wish I could fund my life with my passions. Ooh. Raccoon needs slightly spunkier hair. There we go. Yeah! I'm really enjoying this raccoon. Is new Spider-Man good? Like, I know that the game is good. I've seen some clips of that, but I don't have the PlayStation 4. Ah! Oh, that's real good, actually. Put the bit in the pinata horse's mouth. Chat, what are we doing? We're gonna add, I think, some highlights to this. Yeah. There we go. Let's set a light source coming in here. While all of y'all think of more stuff. You gotta keep these suggestions going. I caught up with you guys. Come on. I know that you got more funny thoughts out there. I can feel them. Someone should be hitting the piñata. Oh geez. Someone should be hitting that with a prosthetic leg. Oh yeah. I love this part of the jam. Give me 1 second to add in a couple more of these highlights. These are things that tend to really make a picture like this pop. It's also a place where I can add like a little bit more squareness to the piñata. A little more texture here and there. As I burn this image into your retinas. Again, like, comment, subscribe if you have... kill me. But, you know. highlights. And then I promise, chat, I swear to you, that raccoon will be struck by a prosthetic leg. Just a couple more, I promise. Just a couple more highlights. I don't have a problem. I'm not addicted to white highlights on strong toned backgrounds. Definitely not. Alright. Initial dick death. You can thank Steel Shin for that. Steel Shin is the man. Alright, so now we got a new... So he's gotta be striking the raccoon with a prosthetic leg. Because I gotta figure out how to format that in there. I actually work at a rehabilitation clinic, so being addicted to white lines would not last very long, at the very least. Oh, I know! I know who could keep up with a race of this intensity. Oh, I don't care about the movie. Really? That's how big that image is? Ugh. There we go. That's art that I needed. Come on, then. Scale it down for me, baby. I don't understand why it's been doing that to me. My scale is all distorting and stuff. Head's way too big for the scale that I needed it to be drawn at. But I got no one to blame but myself. That'll do. This is gonna be a nightmare of proportions once it's done. I can already tell. Get that shoulder toned in a bunch. That arm out there. Draw that guy's mantle. Ah! So there. Oh, I really like this whole track. I think I said this at exactly this point in the playlist last time. This is just such a good jam. You and I. Now, I'm sure that this track is sampled and will catch up to me later in the VOD, but like, I just like it too much to get it out of my rotation. The hand is awful. We'll come back to it. I promise. Gotta keep your head still and focus when you're drawing these lines. You can't jam out. You gotta pay attention to what you're doing. If you're gonna do art, you gotta give it 110% of your diligence and focus. You can't half-ass something and have it come out absolutely fucking hilarious. Yeah, you can. Anybody who tells you otherwise is trying to sell you, like, art lessons or something, I don't know. Long story short, you can always have fun with art, even when you're learning. So I'm learning a whole lot about how respectful you guys are about waiting. What's up, Lolar? You talking about how I have a public Discord where people can come and ask me about drawing things and stay abreast of the drawing circus, and about how we use Drawpile to get our artists together for the show to play the drawing circus, which is happening this Saturday. Is that what you're talking about? Because all those things are true. I ain't a liar. Yeah. Also talking about how Drawpile is super free. It costs no monies. So you can come join the group drawing fun for no monies. Oh, Arakuno wants in? Oh, program. Yeah, no, I'm using Drawpile. Sorry, man. I don't read all the chat messages. If you ask me a question and I don't respond to it, feel free to ask it again. I am not a stranger to telling you that I do not want to answer a question. So if I don't want to answer it, I'll just tell you. I ain't scared. Like, if you want to get in and draw on my game show, I am accepting that. You've already fulfilled the requirement of talk to me and let me know that you're not a dingus before I put you on air. So, you know, that's easy for you. Is there a way to... No. Nope, that ain't it. Nope, that ain't it. Alright, I thought there was a way to rotate, but I'm clearly not finding it. I think there's supposed to be a hotkey for it, and I'm just bad. Whoa, what's happening here? What? No. Where? Where? Alright. Man, once that foot gets behind the pinata, it's a little hard to know that that's a prosthetic leg. Alright, I think, unfortunately, you folks are just gonna have to take my word for it. Alright, let's address this hand that I don't like at all. Yeah, basically the litmus test. There we go. That is a much better one. It's still not great, but we're gonna go with it. I can't futz around with ninja hands for forever. They're always doing some crazy jutsu pose with their fingers or whatever. Who knows? Maybe his hand is webbed. Can't make fun of a man's hands. It is totally Ryu! You figured it out! I'm stoked that you got that. I'm earning this doodle beer. A terrified audience? You mean I need to draw an entire crowd of people that are expressing an opinion? Oh, that's hard. But I did say anything. But Robbie just got here. So Robbie, I'm putting you at the top of the queue. Also, you made the mistake of talking in chat, so I can address you directly. What do we need? What do we need? What does this cry out for in your heart? Tell me. Tell me so that I can you know. Also, I just noticed that my green screen is slipping a little bit. There it is. Alright, brought it back in. Curtailed that, Ms. Nasty. Robbie. Robbie, my man. My man, Robbie Litty24. Robbie. This image. It needs a thought from your brain. From the part of your think meister that comes up with art. Like a city background? Alright, yeah, can do. Can do. No highlights for Ryu. None for Ryu. Not yet. City background. Alright. Da City. What part of the city, though? It's like they're actually racing somewhere. Alright. Now, are they in the city, or is the city the background? These are questions that matter to me. These questions. They matter so much that I'm going to ask them to you so that you can answer them for me. Because it is to me to which these questions matter. To me. Personal. Deeply. Deep in my heart. Like, in it. Like, deep in the inner city. Right? Like, or is this like a nice suburb? Street race. I do know all about that. Nope, laundry's still not done yet. Street racing. So this is like a Friday night in this town. Like, these people, they knew what they signed up for when they moved here. This is a weekly event. To escape from the city. Nah, that line's a little too, Yeah. Yeah, alright. In the city. In it. This has gotta be like an intersection, I think. Yeah. A little bit of, a little bit of wham. A little bit of whazam. Tokyo Drift. We're gonna do some more of my dumb perspective tricks. So as we go here. Man, in the city, this is actually a rough one. There's a lot of detail there. I gotta dig into my bag of dirty tricks to make this one happen for y'all. Let's do it. That is way too large. For the scale that this is going at, but also that's way too not the right direction. There we go. Now we're getting places. Yeah. I have some signage. Get some interesting architecture going on. Oh man, my brain is having to turn into geometry for this. I'm gonna send this picture, I'm gonna tweet this one at the studio that made Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed. And I'm just gonna add the word please with a question mark. I don't know about you guys' cities, but I have at least one cool bank building with like really interesting geometry to it. I'm trying to recreate that here. I think it's really neat, and I would like more buildings to have cool geometry. Specifically at heights that are slightly too high to skateboard on comfortably. Because I get really tired of seeing people slamming their body and a plank of wood against public architecture and making every beautiful stonemason in the world go, why did I bother? I worked so hard making that corner straight, and then some punk. Don't get me wrong, I like skateboarding, but like, chill out, fellas. You ain't paying for the building, but you're definitely causing the damage. Unless you're on the sidewalks. If you're just using it as transport, like, I love skateboards. Oh, I gotta walk there? What if I didn't have to walk? Oh, it's faster and easier? Yeah, alright. Smaller than a bicycle? I can respect it. What's going on? You got gunk on you? Yeah, it's better now. Oh no, my monitor does. I need to get one of those gloves where like only these fingers have like stuff covering them, because it keeps your hand from getting gunk on your tablet monitor, but like you still get the grip of your natural fingers on these two. I need to get some of those or make one. That's on my Christmas list, I think. A sad character? How about like a sad policeman? Because I was definitely already going to draw him. Something on there. I'll spritz it later. With stiff. this building is not quite the way I would like it to be. But again, in a drawing like this, I can't get too choosy or I'll spend the whole night on a single detail. And that's not what this is about. This is about drawing as much crap as I can. The fourth step with a missing leg and a tricycle and sad. Dad, you're killing me. Like, I really thought that this was gonna be like, you know, oh, you're gonna need to draw a Terminator's reference, and then an X-Man, and then we need you to, like, you know, draw a thing, draw a thing, draw a thing, draw a thing. But no, like, all y'all are, like, tastefully waiting, observing the image, soaking it in, sucking it right up, and then coming up with, like, completely reasonable suggestions to make a cohesive image. Like, you guys are beautiful, my audience. I love you guys. I can't get over how cool all of you are. There we go. That's, I think, enough detail on that. Right there. Okay. All right. All right. Let's go back here. about our little officer here. Go back to despair. Clearly the wheel is still in it. More emphasis on the missing leg. Yeah, I guess. I guess it's kind of hidden by the tricycle at the second, isn't it? Nah, that looks a little too graphic.
Well, I'm going to show you how I
That's more like it.
come up with ideas on my CPU. So I'm using Ableton Live, and I will show you how
He can't even pedal without both legs. How's he supposed to compete in the illegal street race? Because everybody knows that if the cop wins, then you all go to jail. That's just how illegal street racing is. It's honor rules. Weird. I don't know why we've been on the paintbrush for this whole time. But whatever. Yeah, it looks a lot more like it. No. Drivers, what are you doing? Stop it. Cessate this business. Needs a badge? It's coming! Give me a minute! I assure you the policeman's credentials are arriving. It just takes, you know, you can't rush it. You can't rush me. You're not an art cop. Let's bump that opacity up. There we go. That looks more like a badge. What was on there? What kind of cartoon officer of the law doesn't have a big mustache? Shaped exactly such that it helps drive home his personality. There we go. Back to the city. Oh, right, because I need to remove that from the city. There we go. I don't know why his pants are very, very shiny, but they are. Ooh. It's just part of the uniform for all these officers. Ugh, scratch. I think the prosthetic leg can be the way that it is. I'm gonna highlight the rest of him though, because I really don't like that his upper body and his pants are at wildly different value scales. Also, one of his shoulders is nowhere near the other one. nose a little more in line, I think. There we go. This is starting to feel pretty good to me. You know, that read a lot better before I did that. Yeah, there we go. Let's do a little bit of that right there. Yeah, that's bothering me a lot less to look at. Yeah, I can. Yeah, he reads a lot better in the background there. That's good. Hang on, give me a second to attack this whole image with some more highlights, folks. I think the image deserves that at this point. Cause we got Ryu in here and he's just in the darkness. Wait, what? No, I am not drawing your cousin that makes art films. He does not deserve to be immortalized in my art. Just getting a hard no. Sorry. Can I get that closer together? Yeah, closer together. Also, no one in the audience would be able to figure out what that was about.
Start pop-up now.
Everything I do gonna be funny.
That is the one driver hiccup I really wish I could get worked out of this thing. What an oddly cohesive image. Wow. He's a little police mime. That's why he's not very effective. You know, you gotta shout like, "Stop, citizen! Are you doing crimes behind those barrels? Well, I suppose for a few septums I might be convinced to look the other way." I feel like you people should not let me near a tablet. Just for any reason. Alright, I'm gonna work a little bit more on the initial D car. We're probably gonna just call it. So I got bed to get to. I've got some cash that I need to get into the bank. You know, stuff. Adulting to do tomorrow morning. Not that I wanna. Oh, this is on the highlights layer. What am I doing? Aside from, you know, the obvious of it wrong. Eh, those highlights weren't doing anything anyway. Cabbage vendor? I probably could, but I'm calling it. I'm pulling it in. This image is oddly cohesive. I don't know what to think about you guys and your ability to all come together and just like be on the wavelength of wacky races. I have clearly assembled a stalwart crew. God, this looks so dumb. I love it. Yeah, I definitely could fit a cart vendor like there. You know what? Fuck it. Mimes in police. You know what? Yeah, I think I can fit it in. I think I can do it in the time limit too. Nah, it's a little too tall. I don't like that. Tell you what, we're gonna start with the roof. Oh no, I don't want that. That's an animated GIF. There we go. That's a still. That's really hard to sell for. Oh, hey! Thank you for the sub, Gravy. Reminder for anybody who's got that Twitch Prime, if you have Amazon Prime, that means you got Twitch Prime. And you could give that to me, which turns into dollars. It's no cost to you. And it lets me both keep the light on, pay my rent, and also keep doing this every night, every other night. It helps the drawing circus stay on the air, like really just all my projects. Subs is great. Subs, bits. I don't like to talk at super length about them, but like they really do help me, especially as a super tiny no-name here on the internet. But what helps me actually even more is just having people talk about my projects here, right? If I'm doing stuff and you like it, like tell your friends, tell your coworkers, get them in here. You know, make sure they show up to the drawing circus. Have them check out the YouTube archive. Like, that is the thing that helps me, I think, the most right now. And it does me a tremendous service whenever people reach out to beyond our little community here. Alright, this was a good decision. Cabbage Man was a good idea, thank you. But yeah, no, some unironic like, comment, subscribe action. Yeah, next time you will definitely not see Donald Trump. I refuse to waste artistic energy on him. I instead choose to spend my artistic energy on things that matter, like this. Like this right here. All this that's going down in this picture. That jerk gets enough attention from major news outlets. And I refuse to share my platform with him. Oh man, this is great. You know what? I can do a little bit of this right here. There we go. That makes me happy. Alright, so here in the end, we have Initial Dick Dastardly being chased by a German man riding a schnitzel cart, who is also racing with a raccoon riding a pinata horse. A Mexican raccoon riding a pinata horse, which is being hit by a man with a prosthetic leg, who are driving away from the police, who are missing a leg and riding a tricycle and upset, while being overlooked by the cabbage salesman in the city. Is there anything I missed, chat? Did I summarize this? Have we done what this is? Yeah, no, I'm gonna, Gravy, at the end of this, I'm gonna save this, and I'm gonna package it up, and I'm gonna tweet it to the team that made Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed, and I am just going to write the word, please? No, he's wearing a tutu. He's wearing that tutu. It's right there. Look at it. You can see it. That was, in fact, the second thing I drew. I did not miss that. I did it. It's on there. I drew an arrow. It's on there. Oh, I didn't say it in the summary? Alright, that's reasonable. I thought you were making a different accusation, and I would apologize, but I'm not going to. So, just a heads up, this is done using Drawpile. This is the program that we use to run the drawing circus on Saturday. That is coming right up. It's gonna be right about this time. It's gonna be at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. And I'm gonna be tasking artists with doing this, but on a time limit. So we're gonna see how that goes as we put them through the gauntlet of dumb ideas that have been pre-approved. And we'll see how that is. We've got the Mad Welshman, who is from the UK, and we've got Antcent, which is from the internet, I guess. And we're gonna put them together, and they're gonna draw side by side. What is Quick Man store on the right hand side there? You know, it's a shop. Where he sells cuttings. Where he will cut you. if you shop there. It's just what he does. I can't stop it. So, yeah. No. If you want more of this, follow the channel. If you want even more of this, get your friends to follow the channel. If you want a stupid amount of this, get everyone to follow the channel. And then we'll have drawing circuses and art, and I'll probably still play some video games sometimes. But yeah, folks, thank you for a fabulous evening. I have to go be an adult and lie around in a pool of my own unconsciousness for, 8 to 9 hours, and then do bank stuff. And so, with this, I'll leave you. Goodbye. Donald Trump can follow, but only if he brings his ridiculous bags of money.